Hello YouTube, welcome to my video. This is Community Studio and today I will show you how to use this design tool called Figma. Alright, I will show you how to use all these things that you see on the toolbar, how to use them to design a beautiful and a professional website on a desktop and mobile devices like Android and iOS. So let's get started. So yeah, so this is Figma. Figma is a vector graphic design tool that is primarily based on the web, which means that you can just go on. Let me just write it right there. Give me 1 second. So you can go on figma.com. You can go on this website. So please visit this. Oh, sorry, HTTPS. Visit this website and sign up for this awesome software. So with this software, you can use it to design a website that is responsive on desktop, okay, on MacBook, on mobile devices like Android, iOS, and so on and so forth. Today, I'm going to show you how to use this software to design a professional looking website. And you can also use it to design logos and banners, social media ads, even operating system that is going to work on watch OS. So I'm going to show you all that. So watch this video to the end. Thank you very much. So let's get started. Yeah, so the first thing you want to do is to take a frame. Okay, so you just click on this frame icon, this regions tools, and you have a frame and slice. So I'm going to explain in a while what slice, but for now let's stick to frame. So you click on frame, and on the right hand corner you will see phone. You see the iPhone 11 Pro, iPhone 11 Pro, Pro Max, iPhone 11 Pro X, iPhone 8 Plus, and so on. Then you go to Android. So I might want to choose iPhone 11 Pro Max. So I'll just double click on it. Just wait a while. So now I have iPhone 11 Pro Max. Okay. Or if I don't really want this designed, I can go back to design, frame. I can go back to frame. You click on frame. So you have other options to make, right? Maybe I want to go in for Android. So I have the Android frame right here. This is, sorry. Oh, now I'm sorry. This iPhone frame has been changed to an Android iPhone, to an Android frame. So, but if I really want an Android frame, I can go back to frame, click on frame, and then I just click on Android. Okay, so now I have Android, and so you can see it is written right there, Android. All right, and here it is written iPhone 11 Pro Max. Okay, so this is a frame. Or if I want another frame on desktop, I go back to frame. You click on frame and you click on this triangle. It's going to give you a drop down and you can choose the kind of desktop frame you're looking for. So I'll just go for desktop. So you have this desktop frame and you can automatically see the resolution of a desktop frame because it's written the width is 1440 pixels by 1024 pixels. That's the width and the height. Okay. Okay. So this is how you use frames in Figma. So there are other things that you can do with frames. So the first one is you can rename this frame. For example, I can just right click on this frame, desktop one, and of course there's a pop-up window and there's a lot of options there's a lot of things you can do on this frame. You can bring it forward, you bring front, send backward, send back. If there are elements on your web page, you would like to group them into a single naming, okay? But for now, we would just love to rename this frame. So you just click on rename and you can name it anything and like landing uh, page design or something like that. Landing page design. And just click on enter. Now and if you check very well, you will notice that then so the label has also changed here. landing page design. Okay, and still on this desktop frame, I can decide to change the color of the frame. Maybe the white is too much, so just click on fill. This is fill right here. You click on this triangle, just click on the triangle, and you have options to choose the kind of any kind of color you want. You can any one you're looking for. We'll just go with that, and you can increase or you decrease the opacity of the color grading. All right, so if you're looking for a frame, or you're looking for a page that has different colors, so you can go in for the linear grading. This linear grading is going to give you the ability to choose a lot of colors. For now, if I click on this rectangle line, it's going to give me an ability to change the color. So if I click there, I can change this color to anything black, or and I can also click right there, just left click right there once. You have the ability to change colors. Okay, so that is how you use color grading. Or you can just go, I can use the same color. I can use this same color on this desktop frame, on the mobile frame. I will use this drop down tool. Just click on it. Now just click on the frame. Just click on oh, sorry, need to leave this, go back to, yeah, okay, okay, uh, cool. All right, so now I have the color for the desktop frame and the iPhone Pro Max frame, the same color. So I can also just select, I can select everything and I choose the same color for everything. All right, I choose the drop down one. Everything's going to be the same color. Okay, and if you do something on your canvas and you want to undo it, you can just go Control Z on your keyboard. All right, it takes you back. I can go Control Z again. It brings me back to where we were. Okay, yeah, so that is how you change color of the frame. Okay, as you can see also right there, this canvas is untitled, so we can also rename this canvas by just left click on it. You see, you can duplicate the canvas, you can rename it, you delete it, or you move it to another project on another software design tool. But for now, let's just rename it. Okay, so it will be the same, landing underscore page underscore design. Just press enter. Have this canvas, this project is the landing page design. All right, so I'm just going to zoom out for you to see everything clear. So it's same thing. Likewise, we can change the name of this frame. So you can just, you right click, okay, and you just rename it. I can rename it as small ball, whatever. Well, it depends on what you're looking for. So now we have frames of different sizes and color. Now, if you want to add more elements on your page, you can use on this toolbox. Okay, you go on the rectangle, just click and drag anywhere how you want it to get fitted. And so you can change the size of this rectangle. If you look closely, you're going to see that there are 4 dots on the 4 corners of this rectangle. Now, if I click on any of the dots and just put them into the middle, to the center, you see it gives us a different shape of the rectangle. And I can just click on the dots and take them back, or anyhow you want it to be. But now, if you are designing a web page or a landing page, of course, you don't want a design like this, right? You don't want a design like this. You know, the header file should not look like this. It should look something more fancy, more beautiful, more static. So you might want to just keep it right there, just like that. And on this same rectangle, let me just decrease it a little bit, zoom out. On this same rectangle, so we can increase, we can add strokes. Okay, let me just put it to be 5 in order for you to see. And we can also change the color of the strokes, white, red, black, whatever you want. Depends on you. And so we can also add, this is the most important tool in Figma, the effect tool, because it helps to change a lot of things. So from the drop down shadow, so we can click and I can just 15 pixels by 15 pixels. and the blur should be like something like let me go for 8 pixels. Okay, and I can also change the color of the drop down shadow. Maybe I want it to be white, red, black, whatever this. And I can also increase or decrease the opacity. You see, I've increased the opacity of the drop down shadow. So this is what we got. I think it's cool. I think it's cool. Depends on what you're going for. So this is what we got. So let me just copy this. Just copy this frame and Control D on your Control D on your keyboard to duplicate this selection. Just click on the frame, just drag it. Control D, duplicate it. So you can see it is duplicated. So you click on the frame, Control D, Control D, Control D. So we have a lot of frames. You have duplicated a lot of frames. So I'm just going to hit and delete this one. Delete, delete. Okay, so that is a frame. So there are more cool tools that you can use. You can go to the shape tools. There's line. You can draw a line across your page if you're looking for a line. Okay, and you can also increase the stroke of that line to be 5, depends on what you're going in for. And you can make it to be in the center, inside or outside. Let us just keep it to the center. And also you can also decrease the opacity, or you can equally height that stroke, but the stroke function gives the ability to hide a line, but that doesn't mean that the line is not there. If you want to delete the line completely, you can either press the backspace keyboard on your the backspace key on your keyboard, just like that. Also Control Z to come again, or you can also press the minus. Okay, this minus icon just gonna delete the line. So the line is deleted. Okay, but we're just going to keep it right there. Okay, just change the color to be white. I think that is cool. Yeah, so this is what we have now. And there's another tool, the arrow tool. Well, we use this arrow tool right there. Let me zoom in. I'm going to increase the stroke size to be like 5 pixels. And I can make it to be really horizontal. Just put it to 0, right? So you have a stroke tool. You can as well change the color if you want. Put it anything you want to put. Now, if you want to make a button on your landing page, now this is how you make a button. Let me just use this frame. This another frame. So yes, here we have a button. As usual, I can just click on these dots right here, these dots, okay, and drag it into the center. So I'm going to have a rounded shape or a semi-rounded shape button. And or if you don't want to do this, you can go to this corner radius. You can change the pixels. You can go in for 50 or 55 pixels, all right? Or you can go in like it was 75 pixels. Okay, and you can also change the angle of this rectangle. You can put it to minus 90 degrees. This is what we got. Or you can put it to 180 degrees, just like it was. Or you can put it to 90 degrees. Comes back 100 and sorry 180 degrees. And you can also change the color of this rectangle to be white. And so you might want to add a text on this button. So you click on the text, all right, and just click on top of the button and you just click something like get connected. As you can see, the text is a little bit too small, so we can increase the text size. So we can go right here on the right hand corner, click, you can put it on 36, whatever you want. 36, 70 something. That's way too big. So then you can just reduce the button size in order to fit the text, in order to make a beautiful button. All right, I can just copy this button right there, hit it, and I click, put it right there. You have another button, copy, hit it, put it right there. Then I can decide to just round just one corner of the button by holding down the Alt key on your keyboard, and you click and you just drag. Okay, just like that, just like that, just like that, just like that. You click, you hold down your Alt key, you just drag it to wherever you want it to be. Okay, so we have this button types. Can just make another one, can make another button right here. uh, click, and we can go for, let's say, 15 pixels, something like that. Okay, now these are the different shapes of buttons that you can find on a professional web design page. Now, if you have different elements on your page and you want to group everything together, you can just, you copy everything, you select all the elements on your page, and you just press Ctrl plus G. Right? And if you look on your left hand corner, there is group one. So these elements have been grouped, and the group is called group one. And as usual, we can change the group one. Let me just put it, rename it to buttons. I think it looks good. Okay, so now we have the group right there. So the next one is, you go back to the shape tool, you can choose an ellipse, zoom in and out. So this is an ellipse. This is an ellipse tool. It gives you this circle. You can drag and put anywhere you want to put, it is flexible. The cool thing I like about Figma is that it's very flexible. Okay, you can put it anywhere. And just as you're moving across the canvas, it takes you from left and right. You see how beautiful it is? It takes you from left and right. If I go down, it takes me down. If I go up, it takes me up. So cool. This is so cool. So now I have this canvas. Now I can duplicate this ellipse tool, Control D on your keyboard. It's gonna duplicate them, and I can change the color of this. So let me go for something very wow. I think this is cool. And here is a cool thing that we can do with these two ellipses. We can select everything, and when you check on your toolbar right there are a lot of things that you can do. You can union as a selection. Okay, so let me just copy and paste there. This is the union selection. Or we can subtract selection. This is subtract selection, and we can intersect selection. This is intersect selection. You click, you select it again, and we can extrude selection. This is the extrude selection right there. Okay, or we can just flatten everything, just make it very flatten onto our frame. Okay, so these are the 1 2 3 4 5 shapes that we have just designed them using the the intersection tool. Okay, so this is another shape that we have. So let me just go ahead and duplicate this frame. So I just duplicated the frame. I'll just go ahead and drag the frame, so you can drag it and place it wherever you want to place it. So I'll just go ahead and place it right here. Place the frame right there. So yeah, there we have the frame. So I will go ahead and just delete everything, all this element on this frame. Now if you have a page like this and you want to do something very cool, like really cool, so you can take the ellipse tool again and you just try to make an ellipse just like that, copy paste, like that, something. You can reduce it, resize it to fit, and I can change the color to be something. And this one should be like black. All right, so this one should be like. Now if I want the color of this yellow um, eclipse to be the same as black, I can go ahead and just copy down this color code, and I select the black eclipse. I click on the color code and I just paste it right there, so we will have the same color. So let me just go back. Control Z on your keyboard to go back or to undo any design mistake. Okay, so we just have the design right there. So we have it right there. So the next tool, which is also very important, that you can go to the drawing tools. This is a pen tool. Well, this pen tool gives you the ability to make any kind of shape you want. So you just click on the canvas, click anywhere you drag. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Whatever. We have a shape, and I can do so many things with this shape. I can also fill the shape. Okay, change the color of the shape. Anything I want it to go. Also add strokes to this shape like 5. That's way too much. I can so yeah, this is a shape that we got. Just drag it and put it so you can rotate the shape. Okay, and for you to rotate the shape, you just have to select the shape. Just select the shape and you move close to the edge or to any of the corners of the shape. As you can see, there are 4 corners of the shape. I can go to any of the corners and like it would give me the ability to rotate it. I can rotate it anyhow, anywhere. Okay, so this is how you use a pen tool on Figma. And then we have the hand tool. The hand tool now just give us the ability to drag our whole project pages, all the screens, the different types of screens. You can just drag them and put them anywhere you want to put. Okay, but for now we don't need to do that, so just keep it right there. So yeah, we have the pen tool. Then we also have the pencil tool. And what this does is just to draw to freehand, just like you are using your freehand to draw. Like I can draw anything. Like for now, let me just stick to this. Guys, I'm sorry, I don't even know what I'm drawing right now. Maybe it's a dog or something. I don't know. I don't even have a dog. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's a weird dog. It's very weird. Yeah, so now maybe you have something like a dog, like a puppy or something, whatever it's gonna be. But please bear in mind that I'm just showing you how to use this design tool called Figma. All right, so we're just doing something just amazing right now. Okay, so this is how you use them. Now, of course, if you want to make your footer in your design page on your page, you can just go and click, and sorry, you select the rectangle, Control D to select it, just drag it down. There you have your footer. And just like you can just change the angle how you want it to be. Again, so this is how you design a website on Figma. So I think this video helps you out. Please, if you like this video, please subscribe. I will be uploading subsequent video on how to use Figma to design a mobile app that is functional or responsive on Android and iPhone or the iOS devices. So please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share it with your friends and family. And if you do have any problem using this software, I'm going to leave my email below. You can contact me and I will try my best to help you out. So yeah, thank you very much and see you in the next video. Bye.